Greetings, everybody. It's your old pal Frank here, and happy Monday. Hope everyone had a great weekend, and I hope everyone's week is starting off swell. And I just wanted to say, the King and I say hello. So before we get started, there's a couple things I wanted to go over. First, I once again apologize for there being no video on Friday. To put it in a Reader's Digest explanation as to why there was no video on Friday, basically we were told last minute that exterminators were coming by to spray the entire building I live in for bed bugs. So I got home Friday morning, and as soon as I walked in the door, I had to start moving stuff out of the way so they could spray baseboards and whatnot. And then we had to be out of the apartment for like 4 or 5 hours. So by the time I got home, it was already like 5 in the afternoon, and I put everything back as quick as possible, and then I had to hit the sack for work that night. So that's why there was no video. However, on the bright side, while I was out on Friday, I finally got to go see Masters of the Universe, and I loved it. I loved the open ending at the end, which we all know there's going to be a sequel. At least I hope there is. And I could tell you right now, when Masters of the Universe comes out on Blu-ray, I will definitely be buying it. So I loved it. I took my brother to go see it, and even he loved it. And he's not very familiar with the old He-Man cartoon and everything, but a lot of the action sequences and whatnot, he was thrilled. And so was I. So, yeah, very cool. Also, on a bit of a sad note, woke up this morning, and as soon as I opened Facebook, I saw the sad news that we unfortunately lost Sir Sam Neill this morning. And, you know, I know the old spiel of, you know, everyone's time comes, etc., but that one hit me kind of hard, because that was, you know, Sam Neill was part of my childhood, and I automatically go to, you know, Jurassic Park. And when I saw the post, like, all of a sudden everything came flooding back, and I posted my little spiel on Facebook as well, and I was like, you know, when it comes to Sam Neill, like, that was literally losing a part of my childhood. I mean, I went to see Jurassic Park in the theater back in '94 when I was just a young lad. You know, I remember the cups and the Dino Meal campaign from McDonald's. I remember all the awesome toys. Like, I still remember the commercials on TV, you know, new Jurassic Park figures with real dino damage. You know, I remember all of that. And yes, when it comes to the first movie, I know a lot of people, they are, you know, they're Dr. Malcolm fans, you know, the rock star, as John Hammond put it. But for me, it was always Dr. Alan. You know, Alan Grant was my favorite in the first movie, just because of the way he just psychs out that 10-year-old explaining velociraptors. So, yeah, it's a real shame seeing that he passed away, but I hope he's resting easy now. So, and that's the way she goes, I guess. Now, for today, I am going to be showing what I was supposed to open on Friday. I got 2 bubble mailers here, and one of them includes a eBay snipe of a very particular hockey player who I just so happen to be goo goo gaga over, so I'm sure you could already guess who it is. I also got a package here from Facebook. I did a little deal with someone and got some cards, and then I went into the Backlog mailbox and pulled out 2 envelopes from a stack sale I did a little while back on Twitter. And to get mail from Twitter, it's I wouldn't say interesting now, but I haven't really been active in a lot of stack sales as of recently, as much as I was a couple months back. And I think it's also because a lot of the stuff that's showing up in stack sales on Twitter is mostly, flagship fodder, people opening up tons of, let's say, the new Topps baseball or whatever, so all their doubles and whatnot, even if there's parallels, they're trying to get load them off, so I see a lot of that, and I'm like, okay, it's basically a lot of the same stuff I'm seeing, around the interwebs, and I'm like, it doesn't really pique my interest, so that's why I haven't really been buying a lot of stuff from stack sales. But every now and then something comes along and there'll be, a particular insert that I'm going after. I'll see a couple of them and I'll claim them, so. But anywho, so that's what's going on today. So 4 total packages to open for you guys. But before we get into that, the routine around here, and that is we do not look at anything or open anything until we have our card of the day. And this just so happened to be sitting right up here with the last cards I opened and showed you guys on camera. And the last little while I've been doing hockey and that. I know the last video we had Carl Yastrzemski as our card of the day. And I figured, let's go with some more baseball, some more vintage baseball. So we got from the 1970 Topps set. This is one of the Sporting News cards. And it is, in my opinion, one of, if not the greatest catchers of all time. It's Mr. Johnny Bench. There we go. Okay, now, I'm going to get all the goodies out of their package prisons, and then come right back and show you the goods. Alright? Sit tight.
2 hours later.
Alrighty, folks, I'm back. Went and got myself a coffee. Hope you guys are staying hydrated. Hope you got a snack, drink, depending on whenever you're watching this. If you're watching this as soon as I post this, hopefully it's not like around almost midnight. But yeah, or if you're watching this 4 years from now, whichever. Hope you guys are hydrated, got your snacks, and ready to go. So let's start off with the goodies from Twitter. So it's 6 cards. Nothing super spectacular, but again, I saw these. Prices were cheap, and I was like, I want those because I collect that stuff. Plain and simple. So first off, we got from 2025, last year's Top set. As you all know, I love the first pitch cards. So I got a couple from the 2025 set, but I was missing this one. So we now have CJ Stroud. And I haven't even looked at the 2026 set yet to see who has first pitch cards. I will. As well, I love my legend variants or whatever. So we have here from 2020 Topps Series 2. And I think this shot is awesome. Because not only is it Craig Biggio, but look who's sliding into them. The late, great Ryne Sandberg. Rhino. So that's pretty cool. And then we got some inserts from 2021 Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary. I love the design from that set, and I love the Red Atomic parallels, number to 100. So here's 3 more to go into my Red Atomic set. So we got Nomar Mazara, Luke Weaver, and Luis Alexander Basabe. So there we go. And then the last card, I was like, yeah, what the heck. I don't really go after a lot of the modern rookies, especially within the last like 4 or 5 years. I mean, yeah, you know, Shohei and all that stuff. No, that's more than 5 years. But you know what I mean. But I just love the hype around this guy and everything. So I got here from 2025 Topps Chrome. It's actually his rookie debut rookie card. And it's Mr. Nick Kurtz, a.k.a. Big Amish. I've wanted a Big Amish rookie card for a while. So there we go. Finally got one. Well, I say for a while as if he's been playing for like 15 years. I mean, again, it's 2025, but you know what I mean. Anyway, so got me a Big Amish rookie. Now, let's go on to our goodies from Facebook. Now, I think these were thrown in kind of like when people just take, you know, Upper Deck base cards and put them in with the actual card to make like a protection, like a buffer. But I gotta check and see if I actually am missing any of these. We got some more Tim Hortons goodness. And the guy put in some of the 2025-26 Olympic Tim Hortons cards. So we got a gold medalist of Josh Morrissey. And then we got some base. We got Jordan Binnington, Travis Sanheim, Matthew Barzal, and old Stevie Y, Mr. Steve Yzerman. So I'll take a look and see if I need any of those. I'm about 99.9% sure I don't, but you never know. Now on to the cards that I did need from 21-22 Tim Hortons, a couple of hockey heroes. So got the Claude Giroux and the Matthew Barzal. And now the only one I'm missing to complete this entire set, not just hockey heroes, but the entire 21-22 set, is the, I believe, the Austin Matthews. So that's going to be about a $15, $20 card. Maybe I could find it for 10 on a good day. So, yeah. So, that's pretty cool. And then from the 2023 Tim Hortons Legend set, I'm still missing a few of those lenticular cards. And so here from the Legendary Celebration subset, we have Miss Danielle Goyette. So I think I'm still missing another, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 of the Legendary Celebrations. But yeah, we're moving right along. I know I'm collecting them slower than when the newer sets come out, but hey, it is what it is, you know? And then the final card, as I said when I started this video, I'm sure you could already guess who the player is that I was talking about. So if you guessed Martin Brodeur, very good. You get a Cyber Cookie. But this was an eBay snipe, and I sniped it for a whole $8. It is an SSP from 23-24 Metal Universe. I had one of these slip out of my hands just after 23-24 Metal Universe came out, and I was so happy to finally get my hands on this card, because I love die cuts, and this is a pretty cool die cut. As I said, It is an SSP. So, here we have Marty Brodeur on the die-cut Netrageous. Yes. Now again, it's not a parallel. This is the base version of it. But again, these are super short prints, so they are hard to get. And again, to snipe this for $8, I'm very, very happy. And even before it arrived, and when I saw that I won the auction, I already knew this card was... I wish I knew how to do the editing so I could do it here. Hashtag one touch worthy. You're just going to have to imagine the words one touch worthy. No, sorry. Hashtag one touch worthy are written right there in cool letters. But yes. Finally got my hands on a Netrageous Marty Brodeur. This is a throwback to the... what was it? I think it was a basketball insert called Noise Boys or something. I'm not 100% sure, but this is a throwback to that, and I think they are absolutely awesome. So there we go. Another new Marty for the set. So let's click it off. There we go. 1,166 in the Brodeur PC and counting. We're gonna get to that 1,200 very soon. Trust me. I got a few more coming in the mail, and yeah, we'll get to that 1,200 very soon. Anyway, folks, that's all I got for you today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know the routine. Sound off in the comments below. Let me know what you enjoyed in today's video. As well, before leaving, make sure to dip on down into the comments section of today's video, as well as every other video that I post, because there's always a ton of awesome links down there to a ton of awesome channels that I think you should be checking out if you're not already. And of course, before leaving, if you'd like to, you don't have to if you don't want to, click that subscribe button, and if you do, click the little bell next to it so it lets you know when my videos go live. Alrighty, so that's it for me. I hope you guys have a great remaining Monday. Hope you guys have an awesome week. If you didn't get a chance to check it out, I posted yesterday on Sunday the newest episode of Rival League Sunday, where we take a brief look at former WHA and NHL goalie Mr. Gilles Gratton. So yeah, go check that out. And yeah, if all goes according to plan, I will see you back here on Friday for everyone's favorite show on YouTube, the Friday Recap. Until then, folks, I say to all of you out there watching, laters!